What up, internet? What up, chat? Welcome to NITE SESH, our weekly just chatting kind of show. A little bit late to start today, but it's all right. I think we're only gonna do an hour. But yeah, this week's topics include the PALWORLD TCG launch, the PALWORLD trading card game. They're not just rivaling Pokemon on the gaming platform; they're taking it to the trading card game as well. People are snatching up left and right. I don't have any. Maybe next week. But yeah, nice. I'm glad that people are enjoying it. I'm glad it's out. We'll talk a little bit about it right now. There's like some interesting developments. It's just a nice thing going on. Let me see. What was the next topic? Was Arc Raiders, but I don't have an Arc Raiders picture. Hold on, I suck. Uh, uh, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? It's hiding. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know where the Arc Raiders fucking things are. Like, cause I had Arc Raiders pictures. They disappeared now, though. Where has it gone? Where did it go? It just disappeared. Hmm. Hold on. I don't know if I keep scrolling down enough, I'll find it. Guys, just keep going. I can't lose faith. It's around here somewhere. I feel like I've gone too far. We have gone too far. Where the hell are these? You don't use your Arc Raiders fucking pictures for a few weeks and they just disappear. Take me home. Oh, Arc Raiders leaks are happening. I guess they data mined some new stuff. Trying to find the JPEG which properly encapsulates this this information, but I can't find one right now. Hold on. Tons of pictures. None of them about Arc Raiders. I don't know how like we have such a lack of Arc Raiders pictures. Peculiar. Very peculiar. Hold on. Still searching right now. I did find the House of the Dragon. Found this My Adventures with Superman. Those are both PS wonderful. Where's the X-Men 97 at though? Ha! Okay, that's the X-Men 97. I'm still looking for Arc Raiders though. That's the thing. It's like, Arc Raiders, where are you? Why are you hiding? Are you hiding, Arc Raiders? What are you hiding for? Show yourself, coward. But yeah, the expedition has happened. But this is about the future, about the update in October. They have data mined what could possibly be the future of Arc Raiders. Trying to find a thumbnail to put up here that encapsulates it properly. Hold on. It's a lot of scrolling, more than I remember. I remember having to scroll this much, but so be it. I remember that I made the one that said nerf. Like I can't even like. There's the nerf. There it is. Hey, Arc Raiders. Hey. There you go. Just use this. Hey, Arc Raiders. We talking about Arc Raiders. This game. For a minute. Alright, so we have Arc Raiders and PALWORLD trading card game, and then we have House of the Dragon had a new episode. X-Men 97 had a new episode. It was about Apocalypse, but only at the end. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the clash between the X-Men and Apocalypse. We had a Polaris episode. They're retconning Polaris to have been part of the team, which, I mean, whatever the fuck you want, but like, there's a Polaris and it was a Colossus episode. The same thing with Colossus. Like, Colossus was not part of the X-Men. You over here trying to like, we were trying to make us seem like we missed something. Like, I'm over here like, wait a second. Who the hell is Peter? I think he tried to join one episode and then he didn't. And then, like, that's all I remember of him. Like, as far as the show goes. But whatever. It is what it is. We had some good, a good episode this week. Some good times. Same thing with House of the Dragon. It was a very interesting development episode. And we'll talk about them in a few moments. Yeah. And real crazy news articles. I have at least one from fucking Local 12, which is just fucking out of control, man. But yeah, let's go back to the main topic right here. PALWORLD! It's an official trading card game, but you know this is NITE SESH. We like to start this off with a toke. I have the Puffco Peak ready to go. Puffco Peak, of course, the peak of E-rigs, E-dabbing. I guess it's not really the peak. Because there's a Puffco Peak Pro. Which is bigger, I guess. I don't know. This thing looks big already. Like, this thing is way smaller than I thought it would be based on the pictures. Maybe it has to have big hands.
Smoke weed every day.
It is NITE SESH. We do have to have a sesh going. Hope y'all staying faded. Hope y'all having a good. Oh, okay. Hold on, saying then. Still more in there. Oh yeah. All right. So we ourselves have reached almost the end of our PALWORLD journey. We got to level 80. And have taken out the I guess second to last tower boss. There's another tower boss in the world tree. And we're now charged with making it to the world tree. But regardless of all that, and aside from it, yesterday marked the release of the PALWORLD trading card game officially going on sale. I think it was just interesting. Like, aside from the whole perspective of, oh, Palworld is just Pokemon guns. You look at it from that aspect, and it's like, yeah, of course, that's an element of it that is kind of the foundation. Is like, yes, there are the pals, the Pokemon, but then when you look at it like that too, I mean, of course, if they're copying that, then like, if you're already following the framework that Pokemon's laid forth, walking the road that they paved, then of course you would go trading card game. Also, Pokemon had trading card game. I think it's really interesting because Pokemon is doing it, not to say before anyone else did, but like, it wasn't a thing for everybody to have like a trading card game with their franchise. Like, that wasn't a thing that happened. There was Magic the Gathering, and that was it. Like, people didn't play card games. People didn't do that. Like, Pokemon came around and they changed it. They rewrote it. They made it fucking meaningful. They made it significant because it was easy, it's approachable, and is understandable. Now, I don't have any Power cards. I haven't tried to play an emulation. I'm just making a commentary about the fact that I think it's so interesting how Power World has come and approached it as being a unique version of Pokemon, like the take on Pokemon. Because I know a lot of people say it's Pokemon and guns, but I think it's more like a survival game where the main mechanic is the Pokemon. I've always thought that like that would make the best game. That's why I've loved Power World for so long. I mean, ever since I was young, I've talked about a Pokemon MMO. And then as survival games became a niche and a thing, I always thought like, well, I mean, they already have this creature collecting game. Why not have creature collecting, influencer survival, and stuff like that? Like, so I like how Power World has married these two elements together. What I think is interesting is even like the unique aspects of Power World, that whole the Pokemon with the guns, the whole with guns aspect. I mean, there's cards for the guns from what I've seen because I'm in Power World groups. I've seen the cards. I don't have any cards myself. Like I said, I don't pick up any. Maybe we'll get some next week, but uh, I don't know. It's just it's funny because like you're never gonna see like Professor Oak shotgun and stuff like that. Like, and then too, I don't know. I think like people like the I don't think any of the gym leaders are kind of like edgy or different, but I don't know. I think that they like the whole idea of just like with Zoe or something that you're able to have in your base, something that becomes like kind of like a part of your gameplay and stuff like that. Like, yeah, first is a glitch, but they seem to have embraced it. But I think it's just interesting because like you look at like other elements, like okay, like nobody gets to keep Lieutenant Surge in a game and keep Lieutenant Surge at their base. So it's interesting to have that aspect, and people already like some of these tower bosses, so perhaps there's going to be other ones that are like giving quests and people like, and so that's like just another like aspect of the game that people can, they might want to collect their power boss or something. I mean, I don't know. I think all the pals are wacky. Of course, there's some I like more than others, but I think there's definitely going to be a the desire for it. I seen a box. I should have took a picture of it, but it was I kept looking at it for the longest time. This guy's like, it's gonna be worth money. I'm like, what? It's just a box. It's just a box of Power World cards, but it said Power Word. Let me see. Maybe I can find it. Give me a second. Hold on. Uh, I can't. I think I maybe saw this on my phone, but wouldn't remember it. Uh, Yeah, I swear I saw it. The guy had like an error on the box, but I don't know. Like it looked like the error was just on the box. Like I'm not trying to downplay like that's cool, errors are dope. Maybe there's something wrong on your thing, but like on your cards also. But that's just it's just on the box. I can't find it, but I can't find the link. If I press Control F. No. Hmm. Hold on. 200 cakes. Yeah, I don't think it was on Reddit now that I think about it. God damn it. I have no idea where it was. But I know that I saw it because I kept looking at the picture and I was like, why they post this picture? This is a picture of a box. Like, what are they flexing? And then it took me a while to notice that the picture said PALWORLD. PALWORLD. And I was like, oh, okay. It's a mistype it's a typo on the box. And it's just a corner of the box too, where it says like the number of booster cards in there. And I'm like, the dude's like, I'm gonna hold on to this forever, and then it'll be worth a Ferrari one day. It's okay, dude. Like, if none of the cards have errors on them, and it's just your box that has an error, I doubt anybody's gonna pay for the box that the cards come in for an error. I'm surprised they didn't do a first edition run too. I mean, again, like, not to say that they're totally aping on Pokemon, but following the path laid down before by Pokemon, you would assume that they would try to have some scarcity to it, some first edition kind of situation. But who knows how they'll go about producing the cards. What I'm excited for from Pocket Pair as well as the card game is the hopefully animated series. They're supposed to be getting an animated series from Sony. Sony's supposed to help with that, so that'll be tits when that comes along eventually. Let me see what else. What else? There's also supposed to be a PALWORLD farming game, which is supposed to, I guess, take the piss out of Pokopia. Up here is Pokopia. But yeah. I guess a lot of people are waiting on the update for PALWORLD to where you can have sex with your pals. I don't know if they're really gonna do that, guys. But yeah, get the trading card game. Probably be worth something in a few years once PALWORLD gets as big as Pokemon, or even better. You guys think people are ever gonna notice Kativa over Pikachu? You guys think that's ever gonna be a reality? Maybe. Kativa's pretty recognizable. I like Kativa because like it looks like something that could be in Pokemon, but also looks like something not. I'm like I don't know. I don't want to say like it's like if you asked AI to make a Pokemon, but it's kind of like what the fuck is that? Like what is that thing? I think all the four little mascots. So it's him, Lamball, uh, Chickapee, and then I thought Krojiro was also like one of the four. But whatevs. Yeah. All I'm trying to say is buy the PALWORLD TC. Show Nintendo. Let's show Nintendo. Yeah. Anyways. There's like a PALWORLD dating sim coming. That's when we'll be able to fuck the pals. Until then, no pal fucking. Keep it in your pants, boys. Anyways, now we have Arc Raiders, the game we stopped playing. I mean, I didn't really. I'm kind of like boycotting Arc Raiders because I don't agree with no more points. I remember them saying that we wouldn't be able to get points like indefinitely, but I don't know. Like, I don't really see how it helps. Your fucking skills suck, anyways. But anyways, uh, there has been. I don't know what the hell's going on with this, dude. It's been playing the dumbest fucking songs. Anyways, supposedly. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn on the Chrome. It's muted, but let's go. It's in the main game. Frozen Trail? Hmm. I don't know how I feel about the Speranza lobby. I paid Nakwan, Lost Paradise, I can't remember what it was. But this shit had a badass fucking little room that you lived in. And then you could go to the room and you could build stuff. And he kind of talks about a room later, but like, I don't know, I'd rather have that than walking around Speranza. I don't give a fuck about seeing the stupid NPCs or other people. Look at this thing! Look at this thing! It's the fucking it's the helicarrier from fucking from Age of Ultron. It's a helicarrier from Age of Ultron. It's gonna be an Arc Raiders. I'm gonna say like I'm all for like cool glitches, but I also think it's kind of like it's one thing to launch bombs and shit like that, and you're fighting in the arc with it, but it's a different thing to like launch the fucking like bosses across the map. Like, oh, I think that's just kind of rude. It's very inconsiderate. Like it's just as bad as putting bombs on the end of something and then fucking blowing somebody up in the next room. It's kind of dumb. Like, I don't know. I know it's just as be real, but like it puts a bad taste in my mouth. Makes me not want to maybe just get the audio. Anyways, uh I could see them putting skins. It's another thing for them to charge. It's another thing for them to put inside of the dude. See, like right here, like I just think it's fucked up. Like it's okay. I guess it's fun and funny if you're the only one there fighting the boss, but other people like right there, like where did it go? Where did the boss go? But yeah, I could totally see them yeah, definitely adding these as rewards. He talks later about crafting them. Yeah, see recipes. God forbid the fucking embarks let us unlock a fucking skin and just go and choose the goddamn skin. Like, God forbid that. Like a normal fucking game, right? God forbid you fucking give us the fucking option right there, huh? God for fucking bid that shit. How dare we assume such a thing? Who are we to assume that we could just simply choose the skin? No, we probably have to pay Raider cred every time we choose the skin. Even says item skin right there. So this is definitively going to be some skins we'll be adding later in the game. It's just, I think the hope that'll give it some more attention, which is cool, I guess. I don't really care about weapon skins. I mean, this is the whole thing. It's something like fucking like battle royales or like fucking like modern warfares and stuff like that, like lobby shooters, let me call them. You want weapon skins because then that makes it so that you have some type of personality, some individuality, and it's expressed through your weapon and when you pick it up. And as well, the weapons themselves are abundant, so it's more than likely you're gonna get the AK, more than likely you're gonna get this. I mean, yeah, it's weapons aren't the hardest thing to come by in Arc Raiders, but I mean, like, to have to find the item and then on top of having to find the item to then have to fucking find the recipe, then after having to find the recipe, having to craft it. I mean, like, it should be something that's permanently on there, like on Fortnite, where you just choose which skin you want to put on, and if you happen to find that weapon, it's on there. I mean, it's a hard enough fucking endeavor to find weapons in Arc Raiders. And like, if you crafted one, I think you deserve whatever skin you fucking have for paying your fucking money or getting your fucking achievement. See, they've had private lobbies for a while. See, he's over here talking about like a room like a Sin in Nakwan outpost, but I think it's just talking about the thing displayed when you look at your character. Because that's what's already happening. These do not look cool. Like, what's going on here? Like, this one looks like something out of fucking Fallout. The one on the right. With the horns. That looks like something that this is just a fucking fighter jet. That's just fighter jet clothing. That's all. I mean, it's cool because it's basic clothing, but sometimes I do like that. Dweller looks cool. I like that it has a robot arm. The Raptor outfit's cool. I like the Cyclops visor. Look at the guy like a shovel on their fucking leg right there. They got a fucking shovel. Ha! That's cool. It's from Subway! Oh! Eat fresh! Eat fresh! Eat fresh, bitches! Eat fresh, motherfuckers! Subway Subterranean. This one's just doing too much. You doing too much. No, you is too golden. You got too many things going on. It is very intricate. Bunch of bullshit, in my opinion. This one looks badass though. I think they look like Daft Punk. If I could get it without the tattoo jacket. This one definitely looks like a Fallout kind of skin. Now this is straight out of fucking Fallout, isn't it? Like, isn't there like a Fallout fucking outfit like this? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? There has to be a Fallout outfit like this. Like, this is so ridiculous. But I am probably gonna get this outfit. It's so stupid. This outfit is so stupid. How could you not rock this outfit? This looks like you're somebody who was at a cosplay tournament and like you just never taken it off ever since the world fell. Like, Jesus Christ, this is beautiful. This is fucking gorgeous. Like, goddamn. Fucking love this skin. I hope we have multiple colors also. Well, you know what would make this tits? You know what would get me to actually play a season? Is if this shit is the fucking what's it called? Skin? Your skin for fucking God damn it. I forgot what it's called now. Trials. This is the trial skin. That would be tits. That would make me go for the fucking highest rank to get this shit. Probably not though. Probably not. Shock wording looks pretty interesting. Very different. Ascended crafting. See, I've talked about this. I've talked about some type of like special mod or special things that you can only get by doing the what's it called? Fucking by doing the expedition, sending your character away. So I imagine this is gonna be like you can get an ascended weapon or you can unlock ascended weapons by doing the expedition. I hope that's what it is. I hope they're not just adding these to the game because that would be bullshit. That would be dumb bullshit, in my opinion. Yeah, so talking about that, I really hope it's something related to expedition. That it's a reward for us going on expeditions and unlocking the ability to craft those. I don't care if they're expensive, but something as to where like I don't want it to be a basic mechanic. I think that would be bullshit. I think like I don't know, like it's that would make it very appealing. That would make me want to do an expedition to unlock an ascended version of a gun recipe permanently. Energy pistol. What do you mean same style as Jupiter and Equalizer? So is it going to be a Jupiter or is it going to be an Equalizer? Because they're two different things. Because one is like and then one is like oh. That is fucking ridiculous. Let's stop. I'm gonna stop. We're gonna talk about this. What the fuck does he mean that the map area has been expanded? Look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Like, our map is now only like 40%. Like, what we have for 100% is 40%. So there's like 60% more new extra map. What the fuck is going on? Crazy. Panning and zooming. Yeah, I don't agree with this fucking speculation right here. You're just saying a bunch of bullshit. You sound like this. He's talking about like new creatures, but he's speculating a lot. Here it is. A floating fucking flying version of the fucking queen? Puzzle? What? The Quest of Sky Bucket? Interesting. Lasers. So I guess this is like the animation of it entering orbit. Okay. Oh, they're adding a camera. Raider have it on a stick. This dude straight up shows a map of the new spot right now. Hold on. There we go. So we have the we have like a whole area of it where I think it's probably like high end loot or whatever at the Emperor Collector will probably be Arc loot. And then like we got like a little village kind of like they have at in Blue Gate. Then we have like a train yard, which is kind of interesting. I like that. And then we have a gas station, a factory, some farmlands. They'll probably have fucking fruit over here. Radio observatory. That sounds pretty interesting. And then more factory stuff here. What bookstore? Why are you talking about a bookstore? Right? Oh, there's a sewers part. All right, yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, art graders getting a huge update in October. That will have a new zone, which is gonna be pretty fucking insane, and possibly new art, possibly a new tier to weapons. Oh wait, this thing is being trashed. I gotta fix it. There we go. The fuck it was doing? It was just playing whatever the fuck it wanted to. Like what the hell, man? But yeah, really looking forward to hopefully some new features, something to make the expedition worth doing. Hopefully the ascended stuff is tied to that, and again, not just regular stuff they're handing out to people for no reason. That would suck if you just got that shit for playing the game. You had to go find like a recipe that has that. That'd be such stupid bullshit. I'd be so mad. But whatever. Yeah. Our graders, we'll see what goes on with that. When October comes around. But yeah, let's move on. It was House of the Dragon episode. No, we X-Men is what we do. We do X-Men first. Sorry. X-Men 97, season 2, episode 6. This is the it was Danger EXE last week. This week was a Polaris episode. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. The Polaris episode. Oh, Polaris is over here like I agree with her. Fuck these people. They're breaking the fucking law, and they're fucking henchmen, and they're criminals. Like, what the fuck are you? Fucking, are you Batman? Like I can't kill the Joker. It doesn't matter how many people he threatens. Like, shut up, man. Like, what the fuck is it gonna take? Like, you're fucking out of control, dude. Like, if anything, like, you're not an accomplice, but you're fucking like, you've allowed him to keep killing by not using your discretion to stop him. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand to a degree it's the Joker's doing, or Scarecrow, whoever it may be. The point is, like, by having multiple chances to stop them, you're being negligent to your role as a protector and fucking knight of the city. Like, I don't know. Just in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's negligent. It's knowing that there is a circumstances situation which requires your dire and immediate attention, and knowingly and willingly choosing not to for personal reasons which don't serve your purpose and role. Like, I don't know, you could say like Batman defines his purpose and role, but like, no, dude, like playing straight up, like you letting these people live. Like, I'm not saying kill every person, but like, you know, you gotta kill some. Plus, you gotta kill the ones who are the biggest threat and shit like that. It's about like, I don't know. I think it's always so stupid too. Like that whole aspect is like, oh, he has a plan to kill Superman, but like he wouldn't just kill a random person. He wouldn't kill Joker, but like he would kill Superman and have a plan. Like he would kill Joker, and the plan would be kill Joker because like if he's this man of logic who is like, well, I have to have a plan to kill every one of these super people, then why wouldn't you just have the plan to kill the Joker and just kill the Joker because that's the plan? Because he's just a man. Like, I don't know. So anyway. Polaris is out here basically just like being a hero. Like, she's using her powers for good, and then she gets yelled at for it. She goes back to the X-Men, and then the X-Men go save fucking Creed, who's like getting captured by like the Sons of Magneto or some shit. That shit was funny. And then so then they put him on trial. Oh, one of the Sons of Magneto is fucking what is he? Not Cyclops, Colossus. And cause okay, like they try to retcon the Colossus and Magic were part of the fucking X-Men when they weren't. You liars. I think there's one episode of like Colossus as being a friend of the X-Men, and that was it. He wasn't like in the roster in a costume, but I guess no, they were rewriting history. And like so they have a trial. They try to convince people that like the reason Creed hates mutants is because his mom and dad are mutants who abused him, and he hated him because he wasn't a mutant. So because he wasn't a mutant, he hates mutants. And like, I don't know, fucking stupid Nightcrawler's like, so you do not hate mutants. You only hate your mother and father. It's like, I guess you can kind of like paint him sympathetically like that. Like, no, we all hate our mother and father. But no, like it's I don't know. I'm somebody who thought like he shoots that guy. I don't care that he shot that guy. That guy was kind of a douche. But like I kind of get like the whole idea of like, well, this dude is just fucking pure hatred. Like I kind of agreed with that, and like I think there are people who are just like that. Like it doesn't matter. You could try to sympathize with them being whatever, why they're acting that way, but like it doesn't change the fact that they are that thing. And a lot of the times they know they're that thing, and they embrace it. They're proud of it. They revel in it and shit. And Great and Creed exactly is that and shit like that. Dumb dude. Like I don't know. Sometimes I don't agree with fucking what's the name Charles. Because like we have to save him. Like we have to do something. Like we're the X-Men. Like bro, like yeah, but like also too like fuck that. Like yeah, what we can do is we can let them beat the shit out of that. I don't know. I think that like Great and Creed is the epitome of like the closest thing to Hitler you can have, right? Because the closest thing to like human Hitler. I mean, Hitler was human, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's like Hitler is all about like the Nazis are the best. Like, Creed is like the humans are the best. Or he's not Southern. He's like he's kind of like got that mentality going for him. Like us versus them, inferior race. We need to scrub them, kind of thing. But for mutants, not for Jews. Anyways, uh, it was interesting seeing the team welcome her back. She had her little room set up and everything. And the way that it ended too, I guess there was Cable was looking at the latest location of his like apocalypse alerts or whatever, and like Jubilee and everybody was all like getting it to the attack position. And then I'm not like really sure I understood, but there was a shriveled up fucking apocalypse husk, and I'm just like, okay, what does that mean? And then like there was a card, and I know the card means Gambit, but like, does that mean that Gambit killed Apocalypse, but he's still the Horseman of Death? What? Huh? Oh, oh, I'm very confused by all that. But yeah, good episode. I liked it. I liked I guess Colossus returning to the X-Men now. He's gonna be on us with their adventures. But yeah, next week may be another apocalypse episode as we come around to the main focus of the main villain for now. At least Nuzzle Kang comes back, right? But yeah, good episode. Can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah, good episode. House of the Dragon. We had House of the Dragon season 3, episode 5. This one was it was a lot of Tumbleton stuff. It was some stuff back at the keep because they did find out who was killing the Gold Cloaks, and then Damon went undercover as a Gold Cloak himself. And I was talking about this, how like it appeared that Rhaenyra is gonna find out that Damon was lying. So what's her name tried to leave on fucking Sheep Stealer to go see her sister, which I think is just stupid. I think it's stupid. I hate her. Like I don't know. Like some characters, I just hate them, man. Like she's so dumb, man. I've wanted all my life for a dragon, and I can go nowhere. Like bitch, you chose to fucking to like your stupid ass did not have to go to the battle, but you're right there like the battle and everything. It's like go to fucking to Dragonstone and go fucking chill. How about you do that? Miss, I've been fucking eating lamb and sheep and shit like that, but no, you had to go get some glory, your stupid ass. Like, I don't know, dude. I think she gets everything she deserves, and I hope that she suffers a lot. Like, I hope that they fucking string her up. Like, this bitch is so dumb. Like, none of this was necessary, and you abandoned children. You abandoned children for your own selfish desires that fucking resulted in fucking the death of fucking poor fucking Jaehaerys or whoever it was, Jace, no, Jaceres. Jace, okay? We're usually call him Jace. Like, yeah, I think it's stupid. That didn't have to happen. And like, what were you gonna say to your sister? What were you gonna talk to her about? What were you gonna like? What's gonna happen there, huh? Like, I don't know. It's the stupidest shit in the world, dude. It's the dumbest shit, and it's so unnecessary. And all it's gonna do is blow the cover and get everybody into more trouble. But anyways, Hugh Hammer, Hugh Hammer. I think it's kind of like, I don't know. I think his wife is kind of dumb from the start because she was always talking about leaving King's Landing, and like he was trying to better himself in the only way he could. I think he was already working to as a smith and they weren't paying him or some shit, right? So like what more was he gonna do? And then I hate shit like that. Like honestly, I hate shit like that in like any media and just like any shit like that. Like you weren't there. Well, didn't she like break up with him like when he was before he even left to Dragonstone? Like wasn't she all like you have no money and you're not getting paid and stuff like that? It's like so you wanted him even though like he was making nothing and had nothing when you were giving him attitude because of that? That's why he left to go fucking get dragons, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And like, I don't know, like I get it that like the road is fraught. But like, bitch, nobody made you fucking leave King's Landing. Nobody made you leave King's Landing. You weren't forced. It wasn't at gunpoint. They didn't fucking raid King's Landing and make everybody go up to fucking Tumbleton. You decided to go to fucking Tumbleton on your fucking own. And if you get raped for being some dumb bitch on fucking the road to Tumbleton, that's your own fucking fault, man. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think she deserved it, but it's fucking stupid. It's like somebody being like, oh, the horrors I suffered coming to America from Mexico. Like, you didn't have to come to America from Mexico. Granted, Mexico is probably not great, but if you've heard that the road is fraught with fucking trials and tribulations because of there is lawless and a bunch of people get taken advantage of because they know they want to go there, why would you do that? Like, my whole thing is like, I don't have any sympathy for her. Why would you go to Tumbleton at the worst possible time for somebody to go to somewhere in the middle of a siege, in the middle of a war? You stupid, stupid fucking bitch. I have no sympathy for you. You were dumb. And I think that you really should appreciate what this man has done for you because he seems to have tried to move heaven and earth. And you're mad at him because he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He wasn't there, what, to fucking to die trying to save your honor or some shit like that, whatever else would have happened? Like, you're so stupid. Why, how about you just don't fucking leave? How about that, Hugh's wife? How about you sit your fucking ass in Hugh's fucking house and you fucking wait for him to get the fuck back from Dragonstone? How about that, bitch? Like, goddamn, man, I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for this fucking hoe and her dumbass fucking brother. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think what he should have been killed. I do think that is dumb. But like as well too, like I also don't think that like he should have been like, let's come back to Tumbleton. It's gonna be great there. I know they could have done the Grimmy Siege, but like I don't know. It's just a stupid idea to say like, oh well, fucking like I don't know. Like I know King's Landing wasn't the best, but as well too, like your husband is fucking gone for whatever reason, under whatever circumstance. He has left, and you're gonna be gone when he comes back. Like I don't know. I have no sympathy for her. She didn't seem to. She seemed like such a dick to him when it's like he was trying his best with like the resources he had available after trying not doing that and it not working out. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the people in the world forget the fact, not just the directors. Anyways, I didn't like that part of the episode. And then what was it? Alice Rivers, she's over there trying to seduce Amon. She's got like the eggs out of nowhere. I don't know. I felt that the eggs weren't real. I know people are like, oh yeah, she knows because these eggs are from this and these eggs are from that. I don't know. She's a fucking witch, dude. She's probably got rocks. She's probably holding rocks. And you can hear the heartbeat of the rocks. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess he's gonna put a little seed in her. A little Targaryen bastard. Them bastards. But yeah, so we have Aemon hooking up with Alice Rivers. That's pretty interesting. So I liked how Rhaenyra called out Boros for letting. I thought that shit was so stupid too that like if I was Rhaenyra, I would have killed him. I would have straight fucking yoinks. Like, bro, my son died. Like, I don't know. It's like saying like, oh, go deliver a fucking something to so and so's house, and when they go to deliver it, they get jumped by another kid. Like, I would blame the person whose house I went to. Like, why did you let my kid get beat up at your house? Like, yeah, I would be mad at the person who beat up my kid. No shit, he's a fucking bully. But like, why did you let this happen? Like, I would hold it personally responsible. I would be so mad at the Baratheons if this shit happened. Like, nah, dog. Like, that would not, I would not have stood for that shit. I don't think she should have either. Like, honestly, she should have fucking, like, yo, like, made him answer, strung him up and stuff like that. Like, in my opinion, that's so stupid, dude. Like, because he was already being a dick to fucking poor, I can't remember the younger one's name. Was his name, Lucerys? Was it? Fucking, like, I don't know. I think it was just so fucked up, so disrespectful. And then, like, I don't know. Like, you gonna let them just fucking go outside and fucking let him fucking basically murder him on your front lawn? Like, dumbass shit, dude. Anyways, I like how she called out the messenger. I do think it's got, I liked it in two things. I like because she was like I said, calling out what I thought was a major oversight. And as well, like, but what's the messenger gonna do? Like, it's not like he's got him on the phone and he can talk straight to him. I like how she's like, should I kill you in his stead? Ew, ma'am, I don't get paid enough for this. You thought your job was tough. But yeah, pretty decent episode. I liked how at the end they had Allison. She's like, I told you would drive me to do this thing. And it's like, bitch, you were already gonna give up one of your sons, and then like your dad had to die. But like, honestly, like I said, when he got fucking beheaded back then, good, fuck him. He was behind all this shit. The motherfucker was there on Dragonstone talking shit immediately upon fucking what's his name's fucking death. Hours after his death, his body wasn't even cold yet. He's over there talking shit to her about fucking like he's been anointed and yada yada. Shut the fuck. This dude was behind it all. Like, he was always included in the death. You still owe fucking Rhaenyra a son. You still owe him a dead son. And I don't see fucking what's his name here. So better go get that one-eyed piece of shit. Cause he fucking, that's the thing too. I think that's the better one to fucking get. Cause that's the one that actually killed one of your fucking sons. Bring me his fucking head. God damn, dude. The little shit. Anyways. I thought it was a good episode. I thought there were interesting developments. I really liked the whole because it was a twist to me. I was kind of thinking it for a second. I was like, so what? Like, what I was thinking two things when the scene happened, the scene with the assassins. Because I didn't catch it at first when she said, give me your belt. I was like, okay, what, is she gonna send him home naked or something? I thought she's mad at him and she wanted him to like be embarrassed or walk home without pants. I don't know. And I didn't even get it until I saw a video talking about it later that she gave assassins the clothes. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But like, okay, so I was like, oh, their feet are really dirty. I guess that they traveled a long way from King's Landing to here so quickly. That's weird how they got there so quickly when they're like they didn't have to go back south. I was over here thinking all kinds of things. Then the dude's like, they're assassins, and I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, something's weird about this. But I don't know. I thought it was interesting too, because it's not like they're portraying Otto. Not Otto. Fuck. Otto's the name of what's name was killed. Fucking damn it. I can't remember his name. But the dude, fucking the dude with the smells. Not the brother to fucking what's their name, but the dude with the smells. I like that they're not portraying him as like perfect and stuff like that. Like when he's over there talking about like, who will you name as Hand of King? He must be great. Like you know you want it to be you, motherfucker. Like, god damn, man. Like, shut up. Like, chill, bro. But like, I don't know. I like how like then like he puked and stuff like that because of his whole like smell thing. Really sent him over there. And like too, like he couldn't identify them. Like it shows that he's not as clever as he thinks he is. You know. Uh, and that's been shown like a few times. So we'll see how this all comes together with the incoming assault. And then I think that they're like, what was it? Ulf, who I was talking about last week, and I was fucked up that like Rhaenyra is so mean to him. And then fucking Damon's over here catching the dude, catching the assassin. I'm glad he caught the assassins. Fuck that guy. But like, he's so mean to Ulf. He fucking slapped him and shit in fucking public in front of everybody. I was like, ooh. And at first I was like, why they show that little girl? But that little girl's a spy. That little girl's a spy. So she's gonna go over there and tell I think what's his name? I need to know his name. Name of bad guy. Ormond, there we go. Ormond Hightower. Motherfucker. Fucking Ormond. But yeah, so yeah, Ormond's kind of proving to be an interesting character. We'll see how he may turn Ulf, or perhaps even what's his name, who got into the city. But he's disappointed now that his wife doesn't want to leave. I don't know. It's interesting. There's lots of twists and turns. Again, I don't like Hugh Hammer's wife being a bitch to him about him becoming a dragon rider. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what developments there are on Sunday regarding the plots and such. But yeah, interesting episode. I really liked how the story progressed. At the end, they had I thought that they killed him, but I guess people were saying that he was just captured. Colaris. But yeah, he was I guess taken hostage by Ormond. So we'll see where that all goes. Yeah, good episode. And we got what was it, season 3 episode 6. Let me double check this. Yeah, season 3 episode 6 of My Adventures with Superman. We have it picking up immediately, which I thought was weird, right after the episode where Lois Lane got turned into a cat, where they had Dr. Poison who was on a date with Jimmy. And so anyways, it happens immediately after that. They get sent to a mystery dimension with Mitsipidlik, who is having them fight and says that it's like a competition between him and his ex-wife because they're getting a divorce. But really, it's like some crazy tournament that happens every few thousand years and lets somebody rewrite the universe if they can like achieve something. I don't know. It was so like ambiguous, but that's why I loved it. It was so like random and different. And okay, so there's like I want to say an evil team, but there's like an alternate universe team, which is like Lex Luthor, who I don't know if he's fused with Brainiac or something. He might just be a smart Luthor. But Superman has died, and it wasn't just Superman; it was Clark Kent who died. Yeah, but there's Kara, there's Lois Lane who turned into like a general or something, and then there's Firebird Jimmy, who has like a fucking like a mech suit and shit like that. He's basically like Iron Man and shit. It was so dumb, so stupid, so funny. That shit was great. Because like Jimmy's over there talking to him, and like, I don't know, I liked how like there's a thing where him and like our Jimmy are kind of like hooking up. He's like, all right, Jimmy time. He was so stupid. And then the other Kara is kind of like mean to our Kara. She's like, are you what I become? And she's like, I am what you must be. But then Kara's like, no, we have the choice to change, Kal-El. It was kind of funny. It was cool. It was dope. It was a good episode. It was a bunch of random bullshit. Pretty sure most of it was lies. Not the stuff about the alternate universe, but most of the stuff from Mitsapitalik was lies. Uh, it was just a bunch of like old fashioned fun and just like, I don't know, conflict resolution. Superman. He's still without his powers, but like he's seeing that like even as Clark Kent, he means a lot because this group was fucking devastated after the loss of their world's Clark. Uh, and after they return, they're kind of on a run the next day. I think it's the next day or something. And I guess Lana, Lana, Lana Kent and Jonathan Kent, not John Kent, Jonathan Kent appear from an alternate future by helping Superboy and letting Superman live. They've changed the timeline and things are completely different, erasing the existence of the previous timeline, I guess, and everyone there. Rest in peace. But yeah, wow. So there's like a little girl now, a little Supergirl also. I mean, we already have Supergirl, but there is a Supergirl for the future who's Superman's daughter, who goes with Superboy, who's Superman's son. And like, I don't know, this one's edgy. This one's edgy. This Superboy, he's edgy. He didn't need you, Dad. There's like some preview like thing. He's like, I got by five without you. It's like, dude, chill, bro. What the fuck? He didn't make you come back in time. Relax, bro. Like, it's like when like people pull up to the drive-thru. I'm like, hi, what can I get you? Like, give me a minute here, please. It's like, what the fuck do you mean give you a minute? Like, I didn't go to your house and fucking knock on your fucking door and be like, hi, what would you like from McDonald's right now? Like, when you're in the middle of something, like, you fucking pulled up. Like, know what you want. Like, what the fuck? Oh, pardon me for assuming. But like, no, it's definitely an interesting conclusion. We'll see how the alternate future plays out for this new iteration. Because like, I don't know, like you chose to go back in time, fucking Superboy. Like Superman didn't summon you here like while you were chilling in the middle of something. Like, don't be mad at him. Probably not even alive where you're from. Be nice to your dead dad. Right? Pieces of shit. Anyways, uh what else? What else? We had a local 12. Hold on. There's an article I clicked on. I'd just like to get back to it. But let me. I gotta go to. Hold on. Bear with me here. No. Not content preferences, activity log. No, I want links. Links you clicked on. Isn't there like a thing that says that? Yeah, okay, here, I'll do it here. Wow. PALWORLD TCG has already sold over 3.5 million packs. Resellers are already listing rare cards for up to $4,000. Damn. What if I go to Jay and Silent Bob's joint venture. I'm gonna go settings. Link history. There it is. Adult smashed beer bottle. Okay. Okay, I have it right here. This dude looks nutso whatso, okay? Adult smashed beer bottle on child's head, sliced her neck because she got in his way. Like, what the actual fuck are you talking about? Like, what the hell? An adult man was sentenced to over a decade in prison for smashing a beer bottle on an 8-year-old child's head and slicing her neck because she got in his way. Authorities responded to Saggio's Pizzeria on April 25th, 2025, after receiving a report that a man had attacked an 8-year-old girl with a beer bottle. Police said in a press release. The child's father told a local outlet that he, his wife, and his daughter were waiting in line to order food when they decided to walk around the restaurant to look at the decorations and murals. That's when I heard my wife from across the restaurant yelling, "No, no, no, stop!" Britton Rose remembered. Then I knew something was going on with my family. Authorities claim the 24-year-old Nicholas Sansucci said the child was in his way before smashing a beer bottle on her head and slicing her neck with one of the glass shards. What the actual, like, what? Resulting in an injury that required multiple stitches. Now, reading this, I thought that the little girl died. I'm happy knowing that she was merely injured, but I wish this hadn't happened at all. Sansucci was a stranger to the family. Would have made it better if he was the babysitter. She did nothing. My daughter did nothing to provoke the attack in any way, Rose said. She's extremely lucky. Major arteries were missed. Shit. Later, after our altercation, he did stand back up and he pulled out a knife, Rose continued. What the hell? Like, what? He's armed? Which, at first, I maybe thought he was going to use against me, but quickly I could tell that his intention was diverted. He was looking back over towards my daughter, so I want to make sure that I could get in between him and her. Sansucci initially pled not guilty to abuse of a child resulting in great bodily harm, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but he later changed his plea to guilty on 2 counts of child abuse. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison, followed by 3 years of probation. Holy fucking shit, man. During his sentencing hearing, Sansucci told the family he was sorry, and although it was not an excuse, he was on drugs at the time and not in his right mind. Okay. He said he would accept even the harshest sentencing. I think you should you should really be beaten to death, sir. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, look at this guy. He looks crazy as shit. Also, if you're gonna do drugs, be a responsible fucking drug user and get somebody to babysit your ass so shit like this doesn't happen. And also, Saggio's, why do you have people on drugs inside of your fucking store? Like, I know you can't control everybody and it's fucking free will, but like, I think it's the responsibility of the person running the lobby, the host or the hostess, to not have people on drugs or dangerous in your fucking lobby to your other patrons. That's kind of your job, you know? But they fucking pay you for it. Let's look at this. Driver accused of attempting to run over a jogger 3 times after she said, "Good morning." Holy fucking shit. I thought the last thing was crazy. Like, God, you can't get in someone's way. You can't say good morning. This is Trump's America, people. A Georgia man is accused of trying to run over a woman 3 times after she greeted him while out for a morning jog, according to police. Jesse Allen Davis, 21, is charged with aggravated assault and a hit and run in connection with the July 19th incident in Marietta, the Cobb County Police Department said. Per WSB-TV, investigators said the woman told police she said good morning to Davis as she jogged past him. After Davis got into his vehicle, police say he drove towards her and attempted to strike her multiple times without provocation. The woman called 911 during the incident and told dispatchers she had taken cover. Yes, I'm behind a garbage can, she said when asked if she was in a safe location. A nearby resident told WSB the driver nearly hit both him and the jogger while speeding through the neighborhood. Police said Davis fled the area and struck another vehicle before crashing into a utility pole nearby. Officers responded to the crash scene and arrested Davis. He was booked into the Cobb County Jail without bond. The court date has not yet been scheduled. Police have not identified a motive for the alleged attack. Well, apparently he fucking wasn't having a good morning. Like, what the fucking hell, man? Jesus, what is going on out there? What is happening? Honestly, maybe we can end on something lighthearted, happy. Yeah, this is wild. I said something happy, but this one's crazy. Not that. 15-year-old confesses to kidnapping a 7-year-old at gunpoint and holding him for ransom. What the fucking hell? You think it's hard to break into the normal job market? Even these criminals are getting younger and younger. A 15-year-old boy confessed to his role in orchestrating an armed kidnapping plot involving a 7-year-old being held for $100,000 worth of ransom. According to an informant from WDJT, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, and Law and Crime, 15-year-old Barry Allen Coleman was 14 when he was accused of orchestrating the kidnapping of 7-year-old Jamal White in July 2025. Damn. The victim's father told police that he and his son arrived home from a park when a white Jeep blocked them in their driveway, according to a probable cause affidavit. An armed man reportedly stepped out of the vehicle, prompting Jamal and his father to run away. The father ran inside the house while Jamal ran into the backyard. He heard his son continue screaming, "Daddy," and when he looked outside, he observed the black male get into the car, and the car drove off with his son inside. Coleman was accused of chasing after Jamal well armed, while his co-conspirator pointed a handgun at the boy. Coleman picked up the child, put him in the vehicle, and the group drove away. Coleman, co-conspirator, called Jamal's father and demanded $100,000 in cash and jewelry in exchange for their child. The getaway driver for the group reportedly told police that Jamal's mother was the intended target and the group wanted to rob her because she was a well-known drug dealer. When she did not come home in time, the group decided to rob the father instead, but when he ran inside, Coleman made the decision to grab the child and run. Damn. Coleman and his co-conspirator reportedly discussed hurting the child to show his mother they were serious about the ransom, but they chose not to. Jamal was rescued by police after 24 hours, which he spent watching cartoons, playing with toys, and eating McDonald's. Oh, at least it didn't hurt him. Coleman was described by prosecutors as the mastermind behind the crime. He pled guilty to robbery with use of force and possession of a firearm by an adjudicated delinquent as part of a plea deal that dropped the charge of kidnapping while using a dangerous weapon. Fuck, man, that's crazy. We gotta find a good story. We can't leave it like this. China, US, and artificial intelligence race shaping the economy and security. Okay, like I said, I wanted to get a good one, but this is the only story we have. Read the article. Unlicensed plastic surgeon learns fate after botched butt implant removal kills woman. Not funny, but funny. I'm sorry. An unlicensed surgeon who admitted performing a deadly buttocks implant removal procedure inside a makeshift surgical clinic in New York was sentenced to 15 years in prison after a 31-year-old woman died from a toxic overdose of anesthetic, prosecutors announced. Damn. I don't want to even read the rest. I'm sorry, this is funny. Not because I'm on the president's side. I like what they're doing. Brewery that promised free beer to celebrate the president's death loses alcohol permit. A brewery that promised free beer when the president of the United States dies has lost its liquor license. According to People, officials in the state of Wisconsin said on Wednesday, July 29th, that a brewery that plans to celebrate the death of the president of the United States with free beer will soon lose its alcohol permit. Per the report, Monqua Brewing Company, owned by progressive activist Kirk Bangstad, is set to have its alcohol license revoked on August 4th. The move comes months after Bangstad promised free beer to customers to celebrate whenever President Donald J. Trump dies. That's funny. Bangstad has garnered attention on social media several times using his brewery's social media account to criticize the president, his administration, and other Republicans he disagrees with. According to People, Bangstad operates a left-wing super PAC and sells progressive beer that is often themed around Democratic politicians. People's report states that Bangstad had long argued that his outspoken liberal politics made him a target in Wisconsin's heavily conservative Northwoods region. People reported that Bangstad wrote on the brewery's Substack account that the business had become popular among progressives across the upper Midwest because of its opposition to what he described as right-wing authoritarianism and corruption. He claimed the brewery had been boycotted by beer distributors and major grocery chains because of his political activism. The public reported that the Wisconsin officials revoked the brewery's license after a June raid in which authorities seized beer over allegations they had been transported across state lines without the required permits. In response, Bangstad reportedly called the alleged violations laughable and accused the Wisconsin Department of Revenue of trying to shut down the state's most progressive brewery. People reported that Bangstad vowed to challenge the state's actions, describing them as heavy-handed. We're going to fight the state of Wisconsin both tooth and nail, Bangstad wrote, adding that the officials would have to pry me out of my tap rooms before he stopped serving customers. According to People, Bangstad also drew federal attention earlier this year after FBI agents interviewed him over social media posts following the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting, in which an armed man allegedly attempted to target President Donald Trump, breached security before getting stopped. Yeah, I remember that. The post reportedly read, well, we almost got hashtag free beer day. Either a brother or a sister in the resistance needs to work on their marksmanship, or he faked another assassination to get a positive news cycle. We'll never know. Yeah, let the dude fucking speculate. Per People's report, the FBI and the U.S. Secret Service said they conducted a voluntary interview with Bangstad after receiving information about the post. According to the publication, Bangstad later shared what he alleged was an FBI agent's cell phone number on social media and encouraged followers to call it. People also reported. That's funny. This guy is funny. People also reported that in January, Minocqua Brewing Company announced on Facebook that it would offer free beer all day long the day he dies. An apparent reference to Trump, adding, "Show us his post when it happens in a few months and we'll make good on that promise." According to the outlet, Bangstad also sells politically themed merchandise, including shirts reading, "I wish it was free beer day at Minocqua Brewing Company. Impeach, convict, and remove. Protest is patriotic." The publication reported that the brewery's website says it began selling snarky progressive merchandise after local officials allegedly threatened fines over a Biden campaign sign they considered too large. The company claimed it generated about $100,000 in merchandise sales during the first week and has continued selling the products per the report. Bangstad argued that the efforts to close the brewery are anti-American and anti-Wisconsin, not noting that the business has the largest social media following of any brewery in the state and sells more than $2 million worth of beer and merchandise nationwide. Thanks that his attorneys told federal agents that he has no intention or desire to harm Trump or Vice President J.D. Vance and denied any affiliation with organizations that promote violence per the report. It is against the law for liquor license holders to give away beer in every state that I have lived in. This clown is not being persecuted. He just seems to be ignorant of the law. He should lose his license. Okay. I mean, the president didn't die, so shut the fuck up. I want to find a feel good story. Why is there no feel good stories? uh, I'm looking for something. Bear with me here, guys. Here we go. I found it. Watch a deputy save a 1-month-old life with CPR. Deputy Abrams responded to an emergency call involving a 1-month-old infant. Look at him. Look at him. He's sprinting in there. Look at him. Oh, it's a she. Oh, she did it for 5 minutes. Aww. Oh, listen to it cry. Aww. She saved a baby. A Canadian family driving home through Denver area experienced a frightening emergency when their infant son stopped breathing. Fortunately, a deputy with the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office was able to respond in time to save the boy's life, and it was all caught on the deputy's body camera. The sheriff's office shared a video of the rescue on its Facebook page. It says the family was staying at a hotel during a trip home to Vancouver on June 30th when their 1-month-old son Kai fell unconscious and stopped breathing. Oh, it's got to be so sad, so devastating. Deputy Abrams with the sheriff's office arrived on the scene and immediately began infant CPR. The deputy continued life-saving measures for more than 5 minutes, while the boy's father did rescue breaths until paramedics arrived. The boy's pulse was restored and he was taken to the hospital for further treatment. Today we're happy to share some wonderful news. Kai is doing great. He's back home recovering, and his parents credit Deputy Abrams with saving their son's life, the sheriff's office shared in a Facebook post Tuesday. Thank you, Deputy Abrams, South Metro Fire Rescue, our dispatchers, and other deputies who helped give Kai a second chance. Your calm, quick response made all the difference, and because of your teamwork and dedication, one little boy has a bright future ahead of him. That's great. Oh, that's just this poor little baby. Like that's gotta scare the fuck out of you as a fucking parent. You're just like, what the hell? But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this week. Where we only got an hour and a half. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. We did talk about PALWORLD releasing yesterday. Its trading card game. Apparently 3.5 million sales of packs or something. I don't know. People are already selling cards for $4,000. What the fuck? Oh, who knows what that is, right? We'll see. We'll see what's up. Maybe we'll pull some packs next week. But yeah, we'll be back with some more PALWORLD in a few hours. I do have to head up the trading post on World of Warcraft, so I'll be gone for a few hours to take care of that, and then maybe around 2 a.m. or something we'll show up with PALWORLD. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for now. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I'm gonna let y'all go with one more dab. Load up more and more Deborino right here in the old what's it called? Puffco Peak? The Puffco Peak. Oh shit, my Dabeo. Okay, let's unscrew this. Perfect, perfect. It's looking good. All right. So we talked about PALWORLD. We talked about Arc Raiders and the DATAMINE content that's coming in fucking October. Ascended weapons with new features, basically our current weapons, but super powered with new modifiers, like a fully automatic Berletta, which would be insane. But yeah, who knows how we'll get those? Hopefully it's from expeditions, you know, ascended weapons. But we also talked about House of the Dread. No, first we talked about X-Men with the Polaris episode, second Polaris episode. But who's counting really, right? We also had House of the Dragon. This was a nice episode as well. Very story forward episode. I liked it. And yeah, we also had a great My Adventure with Superman episode. It was kind of a filler episode in a way, but I guess we'll get back to the time travel shenanigans, main story stuff next week. But yeah, and we talked about the story of the cop who saved a baby. It was a 1-month-old baby. They saved it. CPRs. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this week. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Like I said, I may be back tonight with some PALWORLD. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Stay fed, everybody. Peace. Oh yeah, play us out, Snoop. Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg.